Mm-hmm. All right. We don't need to do a whole bunch of review because you guys have been in the same fight for 9 weeks. Um, so let's just try to finish this off. You're trying to. Well, you got help now, so this should be quick. But so Theseus has run off to the east. You've got a guy riding a shark right next to you, and it's Maxon's turn. And you guys have water walking. You also have the ability to talk to each other psychically, so you got all kinds of shit going on. Okay. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, makes sense. Boot with wings. Especially since you're using boots with wings to do it. Mm-hmm. Last week in my other game, the guy that's riding it. Okay. That's a hit. All right, so he's gonna take 10 damage. Last week in my game, I'm a sorcerer, so like I'm all magic, and we were trying to knock out a guy, so I two-hand hit him with a quarterstaff, and he was under hold person, so I had an advantage. So even though he had a really high AC, I still hit him. I did like 13 damage. It's pretty funny. I feel like if Theron did that, basically the same. Yeah. Okay. There's a second one. Okay. Same damage. All right. You, I think, have 10 feet left. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it might have been 20. I didn't catch your one move. Yeah. Okay. Erkin, you have spent the last, I don't know, 8 rounds getting crushed by a giant water hand. What do you do now? You're free. You're free man. Do you get back into the water? That can't possibly be a bad idea, right? Okay. What? The guy on a shark. Okay. 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 Yeah, those both hit. Okay. All right, so it's Dundus's turn. He's gonna try to Eldritch Blast. Um, did he attack the mount last time? I feel like it's cool if Dundus swims under the water and then Eldritch blasts the shark twice. Don't we think that's cool? I think we think that's cool. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Jesus. He'll use his thing to slow it down by 10 feet too. Okay, and then yeah, he'll go to there. And that's his turn. Oh, look at that. Now it's my turn. Um, and how do they end up in initiative behind each other? Yeah. I'm gonna keep this simple because we're kicking ass here. He's just gonna try to fire a bolt. Really high rolls tonight. Does that include his +5? It does. 8. Oh, it's 2d10, that's why. It's actually a low roll. Okay, so that's 11 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Aaron, you're up. They're both bloodied now, too. It's a hit. They don't have a lot of defense. Okay. So he's real slow now. His speed is normally, I think, 40, so you guys have knocked him down to 20. Yeah. Okay. Troll turn, baby. Finally, I get to go. So we'll do bite. 12 damage. Claw. 15 damage. This guy's dead. Claw. Holy rolls, man. Is anybody gonna miss tonight? And then the other guy gets to go. He'll go here. Bite. Yeah, there we go. He missed. Claw. 15 is a hit. That one's dead. He's got one claw left, and there's one dude left here. Claw. 12 is apparently a hit. Yeah. Yeah, these are the aquatic trolls. You are not supposed to kill them. Wait, I wasn't supposed to give you any answers to that kind of stuff, though. I forgot. You'd have to look it up. I gave you the thing. Grimgar, you're up. The other beasts, why? Really? Is that the same beasts? Did I miss that? Yeah, but you're not supposed to kill any beasts. Who killed it? Who killed the octopus? Who finished it off? No, it's dead. Uh, can you revive an octopus? Well, hold on. It doesn't. Who killed it? I mean, come on. If I killed a fucking giant octopus, I'd remember it. So how come none of you can remember who killed it? All right. All right. You guys blaming the guy that's not here. Fine. So Nick takes 8 points of psychic damage for killing the octopus. The shark didn't have any damage when we started today. That's why. That's how. He's a human. Okay. This character sheet ever opens up here, I'll get right on that. Wisdom. 9. Yeah. Try to knock out a shark with an axe. It would sound crazy, except for he's running on top of the water. So I mean, who's crazy now? Okay, 12 plus. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm gonna say yeah. Like if you shot him with like a fireball, you can't knock him out with that. But this is an effect that's attached to a slashing attack. So okay, he's still up though. Okay. All right. Oh, what does Theseus do? He's so fucked. Can't talk. Can't do anything. Uh. Gonna try to run for it. Okay. The guy on top of the shark's turn. And he says, uh, I surrender, don't kill me! And he throws his weapons into the water. And he stays sitting on top of the shark and doesn't do anything else. Maxon. Okay. 11 damage. Okay. Alright. So he surrenders and then Maxon just kills him. And that's good lesson. Good lesson to me. Whatever. He had 6 points left. What was he gonna do? Kill somebody? All right. You moving at all? Mm-hmm. You gonna finish him off? Eh, think carefully. Okay, get him. What? Okay. You done? You are out of shark distance. Okay, Erican. Mm-hmm. Okay. 6. Good job. Massaging horse crab? What? Okay. Okay. Undes. Well, now I don't know what he would do. How is he gonna knock out a shark? He can't. So he's gonna use his turn to move. You have haste on Grimgar. You know, fuck Grimgar, so. Alright. Ali Rete has to go. He also doesn't have any way of knocking out a shark. I think he can get to there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Theron, do you have a way of knocking out a shark? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Kill it. Okay, it starts with the creatures with the lowest hit points, right? Yep. I think great. That's how Grimguard's around. Okay. 20 hit points of creatures. Alright, yeah, he's asleep. He doesn't save, right? It just works. I don't think there's a save. Right. I thought there was a sleep one, but I can't find it. With these new icons, sure were a fail. Oh, there it is. Looks like X's instead of Z's. I don't know. Okay. Shark's asleep. Gotta pay the troll toll. 8. Oh my god. Plus 17 is 25. 41 damage. Okay, that didn't kill him. Now the other one's gonna go. Bite. That got him. He's dead. Alright, I'm gonna say that since Vesius is so far away and there's other stuff going on, that we're out of initiative at this point. You guys, now that Shark's only asleep for a minute, right? I don't know. I'm asking you. You didn't click on it, so I don't have it here to read. Where? Oh, you didn't do show spell card, so. What is it? Level 1? Oh, oh, you closed it. Oh, stop changing things. I'm trying to move my screen and everything kept moving around. Where is that? Include description on. I don't think it says in the description. What does it say? One action, duration 1 minute. Yep. 1 minute. You got a minute before the shark wakes up. What do you do? Okay, run after the trolls then. Go ahead. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to move other people. All right. Um. Oh, you guys can't see anything right there, so. Yeah, you got an initiative. Alright, so when you get around the corner, you see that the ogres have showed up and they killed Theseus. You got trapped as fuck. Chris, how many turns did you heal for? 4. All right. So you've got 6 times 6, 36 seconds before the shark wakes up. You're moving one square at a time. A little bitch. All right. So the trolls and ogres just kind of look at you and they take off to the north. Okay. Making in 18. All right. Let me look here. What room was he originally in? 19. Okay. Um. Oh, you know the other thing too is because he's a merid, when he dies, there is no body there because since he's a merid, when he dies, he poofs back to the elemental plane. So the only thing there, I guess you didn't even have to roll, is that glove is sitting on the ground. So I'll show it to you, and then you can decide if you want to show everybody else or not. So I put it in your journal now. It's under the magic items. What are you doing, Arkin? You can. Nobody knows you're over there. Alright, hold on. Let me describe it to you. Okay, so you walk into this area. There's a dank, rotten smell pervading the chamber. The floor is perforated by 8 small pools, each about 3 feet wide and filled to the brim with black, stinking water. Several large stones lie on the floor near the pools, each wrapped several times around by lengths of old rope. A symbol is painted on the southern wall, a shape like an X with the bottom limbs linked by a horizontal line. You can see the pools on your map good. I don't have to do anything special. What, you can't see the description? Alright, hold on. Okay, I shared it to me as a player and I can see it. I don't know what your problem is. I guess you don't get to know what it is. Did you scroll down past the picture? Because you didn't really. You need potions. Did you click? Did you click on the thing? Uh huh. And then you scrolled down, and what was underneath it? Lots and lots and lots of words. Yeah. There's this freaking bar on the right side that shows that you can scroll down. Like if you opened a Word document and well, yeah, I see there's 2 paragraphs. You said it was 20 pages long. Did you scroll to page 2? Well, no. Goodness gracious. You shouldn't have to scroll. I want all 20 pages on one page. Whatever. Okay. Nate says it was running late. I'm home now, but I have no power. That sucks. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't finish that sentence. Yeah. Do you want me to show it to everybody? Okay. No. It's only once per day, so okay, everyone should be able to see it now. It is specific that it's once per day, does not require attunement, and the fact that it's right-handed. Yeah. There might be other gloves in this game that have handedness that matter. That's why. It's very similar to Bigby's hand. Um, it is a little weaker. The reason why it had so many hit points is that it has the hit points of its wearer. This is one glove. One love. The claw gauntlet doesn't say, so you can wear it on the other hand. You just go to the magic items and drag it onto your character sheet. I think. Does that work? I don't know if that works, honestly. Just onto your character sheet. Either it'll work or it won't. Thanks. Maybe like a tray or something. I don't know. Where's what? Where's what? I don't think he's come up yet. Rob, Rob, you may need to just add an item and just type in Festius Club, and then you can copy paste the description in. That's probably gonna end up being the easiest way to handle that. I am super, super, super tired of this place. You killed all the Eldani. Alright, all of you guys walk over to the Lunama. Yep, you walk over here or something. I don't know. You guys, some of you guys are in a wall now. She's over here. And she says, um, well, the ogres killed him. Yeah, I mean, you almost let him get away, but I guess you did what I asked. And you didn't kill anything on the list, right? That you weren't supposed to? Uh, that's my favorite octopus. I mean, it was the only octopus, but therefore my favorite. Oh, okay. Well, what was the rest of our deal? What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, Dragon Claw. Well, you can do the Dragon Claw thing yourself. Okay, Mermaid Scourge Scimitar. Who am I giving it to? Who wants this shit? You do. It turns your hate into death for mermaids. That's why it's called the Mermaid Scourge Scimitar. Oh, you will. And she winks. Just you. Just you wait. She says. Right. She says the only mermaids I like are the reverse mermaids, where the top half is a fish. Or a guy with a huge dong. You know they use that to swim. It's like a bottom fin. If you can copy paste it into the description. What do you mean you don't see a description? Do we gotta do this again? We gotta go through this again? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where's your character sheet? Unfortunately, this is one place that Roll20 falls short of D&D Beyond. There, I put it in there for you. You would have to scroll through to read all of it, which is going to be impossible. Good luck. But it's all in there now. Yeah, you can use that. Let me just see if there's anything else to the deal she's supposed to do. All right. Well, that's not yet. You don't get that stuff till you're done with the vault. Doing everything in order. His vault. Okay, you remember where you killed that guy that was pretending to be him? There is a tunnel under the water that heads to the east. That's where the vault is. None that I'm aware of. Have fun! No. That was Og. Theron, you hear Ogmore in your head, and he goes, "Boo!" Dragging only works from the compendium, apparently. From the journal, it doesn't work. So if you just type in Mermaid Skirt Scimitar, you may just have to look it up. Ooh. Just like, you really gotta deface the dragon. Alright, if you go north through this tunnel, and then west from there, he's over there. North! It was funny, I told him to go north and go west. He went up and then he went east. Actually, funny enough, the doors are locked. Um, okay, yeah, they get a key. And go over and like, alright, here's the key. Yeah, you should make a survival check. No, survival. Oh, it's like woodsmanship. Um, oof, ugh, ugh. 14. Um, yeah, I'll say you can get the claw. I mean, I wanted it to be a 15, but I'll let you have it. How hard is it? You're cutting a claw off of a dragon. Until his weapon falls apart? Yeah. Okay, all your weapons are broken. For some reason, you used your magic bow to try to cut off a dragon's claw, and your bow broke. Erkin, what are you doing? We already went over that. You can't. Okay. Yeah, she said it was in the water to the east. With your armor on and stuff? Yeah. Okay, Dundas jumps into the water and it's chest high. He goes, Grimgar, why are you taking off your armor? I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty deep. It's like 8 feet. I was kidding. He goes 1 second. He goes under the water and he comes back up and he goes, I can't see. Okay, Liberté does that. He goes, I can see. Um, yeah, he goes under the water and he's like, oh yeah, defo a tunnel right in ya. He says, okay, I'm going in. And he goes in and you hear screams from inside. He thinks back, ah, I was just kidding. It's fine. Liberté comes over and pushes Theron into the water. Then he stabs you. Okay. It's full of stuff. Look at all this stuff. So what do we see? This is a clear, deep spring with a dry ledge on the south edge of the chamber. The pool is actually 80 feet deep. Um, there are several rusty iron coffers on the dry ledge to the south. There are 4 rusty iron chests. I don't know. What do you do? How do you do that? Okay. You want to incest him? Yeah. For what? You don't add 2, you can add a d4. Anyway, you roll really high. Um, None of them are trapped, and none of them are mimics, and all of them are unlocked. Number 3, um, holds a waterproof leather satchel filled with 25 books written in Dwarvish. Um, how much do we say a book weighs? 5 pounds? So it weighs 125 pounds. If any of them are worth keeping. Um, they're all old and they're all special. 25. Grimgar, I'm gonna make a history check. You don't know, Erkin. Yeah, you with a natural 20, you know that those belong to Brodenthar. I have to keep an eye on Chris because he's gonna go get himself freaking killed. You have a mental connection with them, Chris. He went way south. I'm just watching him. Erkin, where you are right now, there's blood everywhere. You almost missed each other. That was awesome. Okay, so while that was going on, what were the rest of you doing? Okay. Dundas Dun, Dundas opens up the fourth check and he goes, "More fucking books." Okay, it's 25 more books. So it's half filled with books now. In Critical Role, they left a whole bunch of meat inside their bag of holding at one point, and then they took it out, and the DM was like, "Yeah, it's rotten as fuck." You're like, "We had it in the bag of holding." He's like, "It's not a refrigerator." Who's opening a chest? All right. Max opens a chest, and inside there are 730 gold pieces and 900 silver pieces. There's no books. it's just it's just stupid money. Can't buy books with that. I hope. Okay. I hope. All right, one chest left. Sure. Arkin opens up the last chest. Inside is a silver pitcher and two scrolls. Oh, actually, two scrolls and then no, that's it. Seven. Yeah. What? Information. Hmm. Good question. I wish I knew what you meant. Yes, a water pitcher. Okay. All right, make an intelligence check. All right. This. Do you think it's an urn? I guess. Uh huh. Yeah, I think with a natural one, like he has no friggin' clue what it is. Some kind of intelligence check. Some kind of iron cook pot. And you're just like, yeah, it's a silver pitcher. It's probably worth a bunch of money. Yeah, I told you what it is. It's a pretty good silver pitcher. Probably worth a bunch of money. Okay, you're giving it to Theron. I have a sheet where I'm keeping track of stuff like that. So several pounds. Fine. You guys have a whole bunch of stuff you don't know what it is. Eh. What? Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even put that on my list. I think you were the only one that took one. Okay. Why don't you make an intelligence check at advantage and it'll apply to all of them? Glass backpack. Wow, natural 20. Holy shit. One is a scroll of tidal wave, and the other one is a scroll of vitrolic sphere. All right. At this point, you're getting really tired though, because you're still wearing your armor and you're still in the water. Do you get onto that ledge, or do you just climb on top of the water since the water walking spell is still going? Okay. He's been swimming in full armor this whole time. He's just exhausted, and then he's oh yeah, he just climbs on top. All right, make an investigation check. You don't find anything. Sure, make an investigation check at disadvantage. Yeah, you smell some books, but then it just leads you to Grimgar. Follow your nose. Liberté says, shut up about the books already. Nobody cares. This is ridiculous. And he leaves. All right, you fall into a trap and die. No. Okay. Is everybody going? Do I have to keep track of Chris again? Okay. So you get back to Faluna Ma. Let's see. I could be a little more serious here. She kills you. um, she says, um, all right. Did you finish taking all of his stuff? Okay, good. All right. Garshatter Keel. He hasn't been in the temple for several days at this point. He took the stairs downward and he covered up the passage and took with him the only way of removing it. So we can't follow him that way. I believe that he has gone down to a place called where is it? Plunging Torrents. The Plunging Torrents is a cave system entirely flooded by water, and it is deep underneath this temple. You're going to have to make your way to the Fane, and then from there's a waterfall. And if you go down the waterfall, that will lead you to the plunging torrent. Gar Shatterkeel is somewhere down there, working to use his tools to prepare the summoning of oh shoot, water guy's name, water girl. No, the water one. Oh goodness, I don't have it in my head. Oh, I need to find this. I should know it. I had it memorized. Too much time goes by in between things, and it falls out of my memory over time. Oh, Hydra. Oh, Hydra. He's trying to summon Oh, Hydra. And, I want Oh, Hydra to be summoned too, but I want to do it. Not some gross human. Ugh. 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 Yeah. This guy gets it. Um, The Fane is, I don't know. It's the Fane. It's a place underneath the temples where each each elemental faction has an entrance to it. Um, well, like I said, Gar covered up the entrance to it from from this temple. Uh, um, yeah, you're gonna have to go to one of the other temples. I know that. Let me see. Uh, I know that the fire temple has like an elevator. It's probably the easiest one. To get there through the fire temple. Probably away in the earth temple, but I don't know where it is. So, last step of our deal is, you go kill him and bring me back his trident, and then we're all set. Yeah, he's got something that will remove that. Can't move it without it. I mean, you could try, but we couldn't move it. I had three ogres trying to move it. They couldn't do it. You stronger than three ogres? Yeah, get out. Well, which way out? Well, where are you going? I mean, yeah, if you guys want to go for some privacy and figure that out, and if you come back, I can tell you where to go. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Where do you want to go? The bank? You're talking your head now. She said, like, do you want to go for some privacy to figure out where you want to go? And you're like, no. How do we get out? And she's like, well, it depends on where you want to go. And then you start mentally talking to your friends. Her? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's who you're thinking of. It wasn't a doppelganger. He was a frog guy of some sort. I can't remember. Hmm. Yeah, that's who you're thinking of. He could read minds. Wasn't. Remember, I said that if Chris had stabbed her with the dagger, you all would have died because she wouldn't have been able to talk. So I don't think she can brain talk. You guys found letters in Morbioth's room, which appeared to be written by somebody in Red Larch who was tracking what you did while you were in Red Larch. Oh. I will also I will also note because you guys are never gonna remember when you were in the pirate hideout, you found similar letters, but that was a really long time ago, so I think you've all forgotten about that by now. From somebody in Red Larch keeping an eye on you guys. So you actually you were really surprised last session, but that's actually the second time you found evidence of that. And Erkin, the Zentarum guy in Red Larch, told you that he was trying to find a spy in Red Larch, and you were like, okay, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, so it was actually the third time you've heard about that. Yep, yep. That's the only choice you have. Yeah. Um. Okay. Yeah. So you guys, you decide. She says, "All right. The fastest way to the Earth Temple would be to go to the northeast corner of this temple, and there's a passage that connects the two. I mean, yeah, it used to be one city, so duh. Could you imagine having a city and then just some streets are completely walled off from the other streets? Oh, I don't know much about it. I've never actually been there. Who knows? Yeah, they suck. Yeah, they're all about the moon and stuff. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know. I guess I don't have anything against the moon. I do live underwater, so the tide's important, I guess. In a perfect world, though, there'd be no moon. There'd be no tide either because there's no land. It's all water, baby. Because we're trying to summon a Hydra. She would already be here, so we wouldn't need to. That's where we drown people. Yeah, we tie rocks to their ankles and throw them in. Sometimes, yeah, you got to snitch. They need to. Yeah. You didn't go in there, did you? Okay, good. I mean, unless you want to be killed by ghouls. A lot of ghouls in there. Both. Yeah, if you went in there, you'd probably get attacked unless everything was happening too fast and the DM didn't have time to make it happen. Okay. Uh, let's see. I gotta get Liberté out of here. I can't keep doing this. So you guys go up. Yeah, let's go to the northeast, and then I'll figure out. I can't keep playing a character and trying to keep track of all this stuff too. Yeah. If I'd known he wasn't gonna be here, I probably would have had you guys play Monster of the Week. I think that might be what we do instead of canceling sessions. If you guys are going the wrong way, go south one room. I'll just move you. What are we doing here? If you move your tokens, it makes it so I can't move you. Chris keeps doing it to me. Yeah, but I think if somebody cancels last minute, we might play anyway, and maybe we'll just do Monster of the Week. That sounds good, right, Travis? Sounds like a good idea. So maybe next time it happens. I think it was too late. Um, yeah, it is kind of like Scooby Doo, kind of. Liberté is gonna say, I've ended up spending more time with you guys than I had intended. I've got all kinds of things I'm supposed to be doing for the Elves of the High Forest, and I probably should get back to that. Yes. Arkin? Yes, he. What's his name? Like, wow, great burn, Ryan. Yes, he's from the village that I live in. Urkin? Uh, he is very. No. What's the word? He, yeah, he's unforgettable. Uh, sure. I don't know. Okay, you figure it out and give it to him. He'll take it. Well, because of all this water, he actually smells a bit better. He's a wood elf. I'm not a wood elf. Yeah, but I was raised in a proper household. I used prestidigitation to clean myself up. Theron says, who can hear you because you have brain connections. Grimgar thinks to himself, doesn't Dundas have that? Theron says out loud, I do. No, I'm just joking because it's funny. You do. I know. So Liberté says goodbye, and he looks at Dundas like Dundas just said something to him telepathically. And Liberté says, "You're right, Dundas. He does have a nice ass." And Liberté leaves, and you guys will never know who they were talking about. All right, so Liberté makes his exit. Good, gone. Did you take that silver off, Erkin? Oh God, some silver. Okay. You still got like two things you need, right, or three? So two, three. Okay, you couldn't tell. Buzz per blood? Ah, I see. Third eye blind. It's up to you guys. I mean, there's no fast traveling here. You gotta go through the hallway. Well, she said to go to the northeast corner. That's up to you. I don't think she said whether it was dangerous. Donda says, should we, like, not be really hurt? I'm feeling kind of hurt. You guys got up in the morning and then started fighting lobster people. So, it's like 10 a.m. right now. Erkin, you want to open this door? Huh? All right. Erkin opens the door to reveal. All right. There's also blood all over the place, and there's 5 dead bodies in here. Yes, all humans. Yeah, you can loot. You can loot the murder victims. Sure. So you want to loot them? Oh, okay. Sure. Make an investigation check. Okay. All the people in the room appear to have been killed by lizard folk, and one of the guys who looks like a leader has a pouch with a bunch of stuff in it, but you don't take it because you're not looting him. Okay. hmm All right. You open it up, and inside there are 30 gold pieces, 12 platinum pieces, 4 garnets, and 2 potions and a scroll. Sure. That is a scroll of a spell I made up called Heat Vision. Let me see. I think that I have homebrew spells. There we go. Heat Vision. I may have to tweak this. Oh, by the way, Rob, the glove you have, I may have to tweak that too because this and the glove, this spell and the glove are two things that I haven't. I've been trying and trying and trying to think about some stuff, and there's some things I haven't settled on yet, so I may tweak them. What did you ask me, Travis? The same way the rest of your scrolls are? I mean, I feel like I should know what you mean, but I don't know what you mean. Yeah. It's in the journal, and there's a folder called Homebrew Spells. So grapnel beams in there, and actually, I don't know why it's not sorted. I'll sort it. Yeah, that's where you can find it. 4 garnets. The potions are greater healing potions. I'll just tell you that. You guys have seen enough of those that I don't need to make a mystery out of it. Okay. Do you guys want to stay in here for 22 hours? Short rest. Imagine trying to go to bed at 10 in the morning. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Hey, that evened out. Nate. And Nate is not rolling well on these hit dice. I think you guys never use them. Holy crap, that's the second time in a row. He rolled a natural 1 and then a natural 8. Okay. Nate used 5 of his hit dice and got back to full health. Make sure you reduce the number of available hit die you have when you use these two. Is the feat called Power Napper? Dirigible? He's actually a hot air balloon. Done? Everybody done? Okay. Yes. All of your 1 hour stuff is gone. Okay. Good move. Good move. I mean, he's mentioned in like all the books. Dwarves love their few but powerful gods. You can read Dwarvish, right? Who opens it? Okay. Come guy opens the door. Oh God! Didn't know they had these here. Rooms. Yeah. This chamber has been badly damaged. There are several collapsed columns and buckling walls. One feature remains curiously intact, a stone fountain in the middle of the west wall. It consists of a 10-foot wide semicircular stone basin of water with a grinning gargoyle perched on a pedestal jutting out from the wall. Stone doors exit to the north and south of this room. Okay. Wow. You are certain after investigating this pool Given the damage to the rest of the room, this must be magical. No, there's no way for you to know that. That just says, all right. I mean, I'll do it. I don't care. He drinks the water, and he oh, it tastes pretty good. Uh, I don't feel any different, but I also wasn't hurt at all. Okay, you drink some water. You heal 2d4 plus 4. Yeah, he drank the water. Sure. All right. You'll have to find out. Sure. Yeah, that wasn't in the air. That wasn't in the air temple though. That was in the summer palace. Seems like it. Ruins. My Discord closed. It was weird. I had to reopen Discord. If you guys are moving around on the map at all, though, I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna have to let me refresh my stuff. Great. My monitor's just went all crazy. Let me try this. I must have had something on my computer crash that disorganized everything. I think Mozilla crashed or something and it messed up Discord for me and everything else. Gotta figure out whatever. Oh, I don't need to do that. Okay, I should be good now. Okay, what Travis was talking about going into the ruins in the corner or something? That's just a symbol that's half in the room and half not. It's yeah, no, there's nothing. Okay, you open the door and there's just a long passageway that leads into darkness, heading in that direction to the north. Okay, so you guys want to start heading down the path? Okay. It's dark, but um, yeah, it's dark. Should Dundas light a torch? Okay. All right. Good. Okay, let me get you over to a different map. Okay, when you pop up here, don't. Oh wait, you guys can't see this map yet. So Dundas. Okay. So I'm gonna. So you guys, when you get in, you're gonna go to the bottom right. Oh shit! Yeah, I put some of you on the put some of you on the light layer for some reason. There. Nobody move around or anything, okay? Because I don't have room for there to be more hallway, so I've just got to describe what you see. So hold on, I gotta close. And also, I'm gonna say that everybody got 60% of a level for that place. I was gonna do 50, but you were in there for so long, I'm gonna call it 60. Yeah. Okay. And this is B11. All right. As you come down this path ahead of you, through the darkness, you can see that there is a small fey creature sitting on the ground, leaning up against a slab of stone, which juts out from the bottom of a huge pillar. He has gray skin and dark gray long hair, which seems to band together like dreadlocks, except that the individual strands of hair appear to separate and reconnect into separate locks, moving like wheat in a field. His mustache sticks straight out to the sides, firm and unmoving. He wears only a pair of patchy brown pants, and you see that he has hooves instead of feet. He is picking at his teeth with a toothpick, and piles of gray rope lay surrounding him. To the east is a 10 by 10 pool of black goop, which looks like tar. You guys can be far enough away to see him. So I think Theron and Erkin have maybe Erkin actually has the furthest vision. You do? Bottom right. A refresh. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. I wonder if maybe you can't see the light that Dundas is giving off. You should be able to see anyway. Oh, that explains it. These are technically new tokens, and so it reverted to the default on the token. What the hell? Why isn't this letting me change the vision? What did Roll20 do? Oh, these tokens. Oh. Never mind. I was on my player screen. Man, I am out of it. I can't edit that on the player screen. They give you dark vision 60 feet. Rob? Okay. You should be good now. And then Dundas has light too, so that should have made it even better for everybody, right? Did stuff get brighter because of Dundas? Okay. Alright, so that fixes that. So, Erkin, so at the end of your vision, you can see all of this. You're the first one to spot anything, then what? Okay, you took too long, so now Theron and Grimgar can see him. So you're calling 60 from 60 feet away? Okay. He waves at you with his right hand, and then he cups his hands over his mouth, and he says, "Hello!" Okay. You can, I guess, move your tokens now. And, yeah, so when you approach, he says, uh, what can I do for you? Oh, come to the right place then, you have. You're not here from Crushing Wave, are you? Oh, excellent, excellent. You believe in the word of Olgrimach, then? The, the strength of the stone, of course. The rumbling earth, the unstoppable uh, avalanche, etc. and so forth. Okay, make a deception check. You just all right. So you're here to join Ogremok then? That's what you told him, huh? Okay, make a deception check. And I guess since Theron's trying to join the cult, make a persuasion check. No, just Theron. Okay, I don't know. Make a animal handling check. Okay, and he kills you. Yes, if you're here to join up. Yeah, I don't remember now. Okay. Anyway, natural 20 for Grimgar. Um, and he says, "Oh, well, that's good news. That's real good news. Uh, tell me, has anybody taught you the hand sign yet?" I think you've seen everybody do each of the handshakes at this point. Okay. Yeah, oh, it's the thing that the priests kept doing with their hands when they were casting earth spells. You guys would not believe how much time I spend organizing my notes, and then in the middle of the session when I need to find it, no freaking clue where it is. Just none. All right. It's not a search button. It's a friggin' magnifying glass. Uh, okay, they make a triangle. He makes a triangle with his hands by touching the thumbs and forefingers of each hand together. He does that. He says, "All right, well, who were you sent to see?" I mean, Milos himself, you say? Oh well, he's down in the Fane. Uh, Elijah. Yeah, can't really send you down to the Fane if you're a new recruit. Um, hmm, who who would you want to see instead? Your options are that you can see Margrave Seppa or perhaps Mirage Vizan. Either one of those sound good to you? Yeah, so Margrave Seppa or Mirage Vizan? Alright, that's good. If you just go to the north across that chasm, it's the first door on your right. Watch out for the bullet. The bullet. Big beasties. No! Why would you kill our bullet? Only if you get too close. Are you here to join Black Earth or not? Yeah, well, you're not going to join if you kill one of our bullet either. They're hard to train. No, you can't train one. The train. Okay, leave. Go on. Great. Follow my instructions. The ones I just gave you. He starts whistling after you leave. Yeah, those are the blood. So you come to a cavern and the long chasm stretches northwest to southeast. A 5 foot ledge. Oh yeah, thing. You can see the ledge there to your west. There's a 5 foot ledge over there. Um, and yeah, this seems pretty deep. I don't know. Figure it out. Think here's what we do. We make as much noise as possible. We aggro the entire temple. Bring them all into one room. Right. 2 months later, we'll be done. I got. You know how long it's been since I've gotten to do like a new conversation with somebody? Because every time you find someone new, Chris just stabs them with the silence dagger. Yeah, it was a big mistake. Maxon, make an intelligence check. Is it the same? Where where is intelligence? The smartest question anyone's ever asked. Okay, it is the same. All right. Excuse me. Yes. Elisha? No. I mean, if you weren't paying attention, then it probably doesn't make any sense. Margrave. Our grave. No, Mahargrave. No, Hamargrave. Yeah, because the guy goes, I surrender, please don't kill me. Okay, Rob, your turn. Okay, I shoot him. I figure maybe 2 more sessions and you guys will figure out how to get across this chasm. Old pals from when Maxon was 6 years old. You don't you remember me? You were a scientist, and I was a 7-year-old child. They're old buddies. Oh, not young enough. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of glowing embers over there, and you see a tall, brown figure standing near some anvils with its back to you, and then Theron steps up too far and gets attacked by a swarm of bats. All right. So as you step up, all of a sudden you hear wee 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 or whatever the noise is that bats make, and they attack you, and they bite you a whole bunch, and you take 5 piercing damage. I don't think we need to be in initiative because this is the only thing that's happening. What do you do now? So Theron, you're first. I've decided. What do you do? Maxon, stop moving. I was like, okay, we're not going to do initiative, and then Rob just moves 100 feet. This is where we have initiative. What did you do to it? Shock and grasp the bats. Oh my god. The humanity! Alright, you take out about half the swarm with that shot. Bats are just falling from the sky. Who else wants to kill helpless bats? Anybody else want to do something? You can try it. It's like one of those whistles from Super Mario Brothers 3. Do 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 do. Okay, nobody else does anything. I mean, I asked a long time ago if anybody was gonna do anything. All right. 7. All right. Yep. Wow. Okay. There's one bat left. Go ahead. Is that a cantrip? Okay. I feel like you've got to almost be out of spells. You've used a lot. He fails, so he gets killed. So the last bat gets killed by fleas. He's a. It's hard to really see. He's a tall person with its back to you. His skin's dark, but Genasi are humanoid, and this thing's much bigger than that. No, it's not Thor. Dundas says, it's too bad my ring of featherfall requires attunement. Uh, Athletics. Alright, you leap across to the first rock very easily. You make it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, you jump and you come just short of the ledge. Okay, make an athletics check. Okay. Alright, 27. Yeah, you hold it firm, and the rope goes taut, and Theron, you start flying headfirst towards the cliff wall as the rope goes tight. Yes. Okay, before he can smash headfirst into the cliff wall, he misty steps across. Let's see. All right. It's funny if you polymorph Maxon so he just falls from the sky. All right, he can't jump. Okay, do you tie it around Dundas? All right, Dundas tries to jump across the first one. Makes it. Jumps across the second one. Fine. And the third one, he's fine. He makes it. He's got +5. Yeah, he's proficient in athletics. So he's got a +1 to strength, but his proficiency is +4, so. Okay. Okay. Easy. Okay, you don't make it. He jumps and he just starts to fall. Okay. So that's you use your thing again? Okay, so 23. So it pulls tight. Or can make a dexterity saving throw. You're pretty close to the rocks now, as opposed to the angle that Theron was at. All right, yeah. So you fly shoulder first toward this outcropping of rocks that you jumped off of, and like really easily just like kick off of it, and you end up back over with Grimgar. No problem. Okay, easy. And you don't make it again. Same miss. All right, you pull him real hard. Make a dexterity saving throw, Erkin. Natural 20. I'm gonna say with that, okay, Grimgar, you pull him back, and Erkin, you go flying back toward the cliff wall, but then you spin around and hit it feet first, and then kick back off of it and land over on the rock that Maxon's above. So you through that you ended up actually making that jump very circuitously. Right, he couldn't jump 4 feet, but he did that. Okay, you make it. He probably is. I think Erkin's the one holding onto the rope, though. I don't want to fall off the cliff because you guys are blocking it. Alright. He grabs onto it. Okay. Have it. Go ahead or whatever. Okay, you make it. You make it. You make it. I was really hoping for a natural one there. Oh, it's so funny. Ah. All right, so you're across now. You see the boulettes. They have chains wrapped around their necks that are attached to these tall pillars. They look like they can't get very far away from the pillar. The one goes. You open the door, Grimgar? Okay. So Grimgar opens the door. Nobody move yet. Cause I gotta keep catching up with Dundas here. So you open up the door, and inside this room, oh, first of all, I didn't describe the door. The carved into the door is a frowning dwarf warrior in plate armor with spiky maces where his fists should be. After you open the door, you see that this room is encircled with large stone statues. They each look like a scowling dwarf warrior. Each statue has spiky maces in place of the hands. However, several of the statues are melted or deformed. The flagstones in the middle of the room have been removed to reveal a surface of natural rock. Several work tables and shelves full of alchemical reagents are tucked up against the walls between the statues. Directly in front of you, you see two Dwergar in stone plate armor standing guard, and behind them are two Earth Genasi. One is wearing steel plate armor, carrying a shield with a longsword, and his skin is pale gray and his hair is dark green. The other wears a dark brown robe with slits in the sides, presumably for mobility. He wears no undershirt, and his skin is an even darker brown. His head is completely bald, and his forearms are covered in runic tattoos. Make a history check with advantage. 16. No, you don't have any clue. Not anything you've ever heard of. So the one in the robe sees all of you enter. Are you still flying, Maxon? Okay. Turns around and sees all of you, and he says, "Yes, what do you want?" Oh, are you the people that I was waiting for? Okay, okay. Good, good. Is that the human? You got the human? Yeah. Okay, you. Okay. Uh, come on over here. Uh, Slate, could you move to the side a bit, please? And the other guy kind of moves over. He's like, come on, up here. Come on, let's go. Sacrifice you to what? Oh well, pff, Ulgramach, etc. So I don't really care about that shit. Okay. Can I see your arm, please? Okay. Um, and he's kind of looking over your arm, like pushing back the sleeve and all that, kind of examining you. Um, and he says, uh, so how long have you all been part of all this cult nonsense? Yes, yes, Black Earth and all that. Okay, he cuts off your left hand, and then he says, because he's a scientist. He says, "Ah, yes. Well, this whole thing kind of serves my purposes, but it's Slade. Could you put a rag on that for me, please? Thank you." Uh, and the other guy comes over and covers up your hand. Uh, and then he holds up like an iron, and it like superheats, and he cauterizes your stub of a wrist. Uh, he says, "Oh, I'm doing an experiment. You're going to want to see Jarvadim over by the anvils, and she can outfit you accordingly. Who's next?" No, they're all standing in the back. Uh, he says, "Oh, you don't need to worry about that." Um, well, yeah, but I assume that you were all sent here for my experiments, right? Why did you say you were? You guys are in here wasting my time. Look, yes, it's funny. It's funny. Um, okay, so you weren't sent here by Zarva? Oh, for the love of Christ. Okay, all right. All right then. All right. Well, go see her anyway. Tell her to send the ones that I'm supposed to be seeing, and maybe she can help you out. Heh. Nah. What? Oh, do you want it? Yeah, I mean, I don't need it for anything. He picks it up and tosses it to you. He tosses it to Theron because he's the one asking for it. Hold on, I have to. If he's throwing it, I've got to. Yeah. Yeah, he makes it through the doorway, but he's not very strong, so it like lands at your feet, Theron. Okay. All right. Well, if you aren't the ones who are supposed to be here, move along, please, and I'll get back to my work. What? Uh, guess. I mean, I have lots of important work I'm supposed to be doing. I do, but if you aren't, yes, I'm chopping off hands. Didn't you see the door? I thought the door was pretty clear. No hands in here. Oh yeah. Well, I'm the guy. Slate? Oh no, Slate's my assistant. What are we even talking about here? What do you want? Oh, well, I mean, you're allowed to have hands. You told me you were here because you were sent to see me, and so I thought you were the next batch of experiments. I don't know. You don't need to make him feel bad about it, Travis. He lost his hand. Okay, well, right now Theron has the hand, and you're in the room. Okay, do you close the door? All right. I mean, I would feel the same way if I were you. Ooh, you attach a hand crossbow. Uh, by what? Medicine or magic? Okay. So if you wanna try to use, so this is either going to be religion, arcana, or medicine. You pick the one that you're thinking about. Arcana is magic. The religion's going to be using some spiritualness. If he does something that you know about, like if he uses medicine, you can't. But yeah, I doubt it. Mending doesn't work on people. Okay, you don't know any spells that can reconnect limbs. Yeah, but he can't help you because he's not a doctor. Um, with modern medicine, maybe. With fantasy world medicine, definitely not. He did also cauterize it, so yeah. Okay, you open the door back up. Yeah, and I'm not going to move the thing. He says, yes. Anvil guy. Oh, you're talking about Jarvadim? Well, I mean, each way is equidistant. I mean, you could go to the south and go across the chasm, or if you go to the north, you can take the west tunnel and then take your first left, and then just kind of keep heading south from there. Yep. Okay, so you guys head to the north, and then like these guys notice you. Um, Everybody make a perception check and stop moving. All right. Um, Grimgar, a second before everyone else, and a second before they notice you. Um, you suddenly remember where you are. Remember when you guys came down here that one time? Remember that door you knocked down? You knocked a door down on top of a guy? Maybe on top of one? That's the door ahead of you. And these were some of the guys you were fighting that time. And that's where we're going to stop. Yeah, I was wondering if you guys would remember that there was a guy riding a bullet. Do you remember now though? He was the guy in the back riding the bullet, and there was like spellcasters and stuff, and that thing was attacking you. The yeah, the thing with like three arms and a mouth on its head, and you ran away. And Nate uses dimension door key to move 5 feet. That was funny. That's a great place to stop. Yeah, your hand's cut off for at least a session. You guys will figure something out. I wouldn't worry too much, Rob. And I think this is a great story thing. Finally, something permanently bad has happened to one of you two, or one of you guys. I did say permanent on purpose.